Okay, I believe we are back. This is take 2 on the live stream that I was just doing on on 5 cool lucid dreaming challenges that you can do to kind of spice up your lucid dream practice. So if you are seeing this, this is the part 2 to that video, so go and check out the previous live stream that we just did to get the full like 45 minutes that we had on this topic so far. We are back. I had to restart my computer, so thank you guys for bearing with me. So where we left off was on the second point to this live stream, and the first half was just me answering your guys' questions. We talked a ton about the dream space and different kind of techniques and things that we can do within the state. So the second lucid dream challenge that we are talking about is inducing an out-of-body experience through a lucid dream. And I was talking about how to do this, it would be truly tapping into the physical body when you are in a lucid dream. You know, you'll have dreams or lucid dreams where you can actually feel the pillow on your face as you're in a lucid dream, and that's the craziest experience. And you can actually tune into your physical body and induce that sensation when you are lucid and actually be able to feel your body sleeping in bed. You'll be able to hear the fan sometimes, you'll be able to feel the pillow on your face, and you can even feel the blankets or hear other things that are going on in the environment. So that's super cool. Hello guys, Cypher, Eric, Gray, Ghostwolf, how's it going? I love your emote, Ghostwolf, for being a member. Thank you so much for becoming a member. There's going to be lots of members only content coming, and you should have a whole library of content as well already. Please let me know if it hasn't showed up. I did have to reactivate my memberships, but I did have a whole library of content on there that you should already see, Ghostwolf. So let me know if you don't see that, and I'll go ahead and look into that, but you should see the content I've already been creating for members up until this point. And we got some new emojis. As you can see, I redid all of my memberships. So I added new perks, I added new emotes, emojis, all of that. So thanks for repping the sleepy sloth. That's one of my favorites, actually. So please let me know if you guys have any questions about anything that we've covered so far. But this is kind of where we are at. So have you guys ever had that experience where you are dreaming or you're lucid dreaming and you can actually feel yourself sleeping in bed? This happens a lot with out-of-body experiences, because you are going from being like in those sensations to just shifting your consciousness away from your body, and a lot of the time you can still feel your physical body laying in bed, but it will feel weird. It will feel completely kind of twisted or like weird. Like I've had out-of-body experiences where I feel like I'm literally like halfway off the bed, or my arms are all like twisted in the back of my head, and just like weird stuff. So your ability to feel bodily sensations it's slightly, you know, tweaked within these states, but you can definitely feel your physical body. And this is one of my favorite ways to induce an out-of-body experience through a lucid dream, is to tap into that. And all you have to do is just think about your physical body, and you will start to pick up on certain sensations. You can even imagine yourself floating. You can imagine your physical body floating and actually start to tap into what that feels like while you're lucid dreaming. You just can, you know, just imagine it, and all of a sudden you will actually start to feel that. So that's super cool. I would love to hear, you know, if you guys have ever had an experience like that where you were lucid and then it kind of turned into an out-of-body experience, or how that went for you. Jason, how is it going? Only sauce. Very true. The other challenge that I would love to hear you guys try, or see you guys try, is visit one of your favorite memories. So all memories are actually stored within our brain. You know, every single thing that we've ever experienced, our brain has taken a snapshot of that, and we have that within our subconscious mind, which is why we dream of, you know, our childhood home, and it looks and smells and feels exactly like it did when we were a child. You know, your grandma's favorite pie recipe, you can actually go back and experience it like firsthand within the lucid dream state and have that entire experience, exactly what was on the TV, what time it was, the conversation that was being said or talked about, like all of that is saved within the dream state. And sorry if you can hear vacuuming, by the way. But it's a really, really, really cool experience, and some of your the best memories that you've ever had, you can actually go back into the dream state and go back to that exact moment. And I think that's really, really cool. We do this for shadow work within the dream state, except we go back to the most painful memories or the most traumatic memories, and we can basically rewrite them. We can allow our younger self to express themselves in a way that maybe they didn't necessarily get to within waking state, which is why that trauma was repressed in the body. So we kind of go back and we free up energy that is tethered to that moment in time. And so that's, you know, one way to do really deep inner child work or shadow work within the lucid dream state. But we can also go back to really incredible, positive, happy memories that, you know, kind of shaped who we are as well, and relive them. And really, you know, if there's a moment that you really did not want to end, you can go back and experience that. That's kind of how I was with my grandmother when I was hosting hospice last year. Every single moment I would literally, I knew that it was being saved in my subconscious, so I would take time to pay attention to the smells going on, to what was playing on the TV, to the energy, and I would just close my eyes and I would breathe it in, and I would literally like consciously like store that moment in my body. And you know, the last time I held my grandmother's hand and things like that, it was really important for me to remember that. And that's one reason why I have a journal for her, and I was journaling everything because I really wanted to remember every single piece of it. And now on top of that, on top of me doing all that, I still have that dream space where I can go in and take this information that I've, you know, stored, and some of the stuff that I have written down, and relive that within the dream space. So it's super, super cool. I would definitely recommend trying this. Yeah, let me know if you guys are experiencing interruptions. It looks like the connection's good on my end. Through the streaming software, I can see if it's a green light, you know, if there's some buffers, or if it's completely red and not working at all. And that's where we were a few minutes ago. So it looks good on my end, but of course, let me know if it does not. Okay, so visiting one of your favorite memories is something I would definitely try. The next one is talking face to face with a future version of yourself. Now, I've definitely went into the past as well to talk to different versions of myself, and one of my favorites is talking to future versions of myself, because we have this idea of what we aspire to be, and we can think about it, you know, all we want to, or mentally rehearse how we want to be, how we want to talk, where we want to live. But when you get to experience it firsthand and actually talk to that version of yourself and connect with them on such a deep level, just like you're connecting to anybody else, it's a really, really powerful experience. And it's cool to see an older version of yourself and just kind of see how you turned out. I mean, if you guys have seen, did you guys ever watch, what was it called? Phil of the Future? That was just like a little blip in my childhood that I remember from like watching like Disney Channel. I was more of like a Cartoon Network and like Nickelodeon kind of girl, but like I do remember Phil of the Future, and I remember there was one episode where he did like meet his future self from like 10 years in the future or whatever. So this is something that people have talked about doing. This is something that people have like wished they could do, you know, and I mean, this is something that people talk about a lot. If you could, you know, ask yourself, if you could ask your future self one question, what would it be? You know, if you could be anywhere in 10 years, where would it be? You know, we always talk about the future self, but we don't know how to interact with the future self consciously until now, okay? And if you study like Neville Goddard, Napoleon Hill, even Joe Dispenza's work, like that version of yourself already exists, because energy cannot be created nor destroyed, which means everything already exists and has always existed. Things are not invented, they are discovered. And so when we imagine this version of ourselves and we see certain things playing out, like that's something that actually exists on some plane, and that's how we can kind of create the person that we want to be, is by seeing how far our imagination can go and then creating it into a personality that we can actually adapt through practices. And we can take this also into the dream state and further expand on this personality, this persona that we created for ourselves of who we aspire to be, and we can ask them questions. We can have we can have them show us where they live. You know, like we can really create clarity in ways that maybe we wouldn't be able to before without being able to interact with this version of ourselves. So it's a great way to create clarity and to really see what your future could look like if you dare to believe that it's possible and dare to create the actions that are in alignment with that version of yourself. It's like when you paste a celebrity on the wall and you're like, oh my gosh, I've never done that, but I'm just trying to say something that maybe sounds relatable to someone. You know, posting someone, it doesn't have to be a celebrity, someone you look up to, someone that inspires you, and it's like you model them for what you could be or what's possible. We could do that with ourselves. You know, we can create and dream up the best version of ourselves and actually create an identity for that person, and then we can, it's like creating a character in a story. Those who write, you know, you create really complex characters that have backgrounds, that have stories, that have likes and dislikes, that have desires, that have certain quirks and talents and gifts and skills and abilities. And what if we took that same exact model and we actually applied it to ourselves of who we aspire to be, and then we literally met that persona within our dreams? We can meet, you know, our shadow archetype, our fear archetype, our creativity archetype, but you can also meet an archetype that you created within your life. And you can literally bring, and then now all of a sudden this version of yourself now has a 3D life, has a soul, has an essence to them. So you can definitely do that through the dream state. And I would definitely recommend exploring that, because that's one of my favorite things to explore within the dream state. Hello, Evelyn, how are you? I'm new to the lives. I feel like the majority of the dreams I have take place in my childhood home, even though it's with people in my life currently. That's really interesting, which always seems strange to me when I had a really traumatic time as a child. It makes sense, because especially if you have trauma attached to your childhood, that's kind of how your brain processes the trauma and releases it. When we are in deep sleep, that is when our physical body is being replenished and restored and regenerated, right? In deep sleep, that's when our nails grow. That's when our hair grows. That's when we get taller. Is all through deep sleep. So that deep sleep is for the body. REM sleep is the same exact process, except it's for the mind. This is where our psyche heals and replenishes and regenerates, and in order to do that, it needs to process stuck energy or emotions or solve issues to things that have happened in your life that it's ready to release and that's ready to kind of be integrated. So if you are dreaming that you've been in your childhood home, you know, and you dream that consistently when there is a lot of trauma attached to that, know that that's one way of your subconscious mind communicating with you, but also a way of your body or your psyche kind of healing and processing what actually happened, especially when we're, you know, in a traumatic environment when we're younger. We don't have the safe space to express what happened. We don't have the privacy or the space that we need to totally like express what we need to in that situation and to feel our feelings. And so as adults, when we finally do feel safe and we're in our own environment, that's when the psyche feels that it's okay and safe to express these emotions. So if inner child stuff comes up as an adult, that's why. It's because you're in a place where you feel safe, and now it's like the healing process and expressing those emotions in the moment, your psyche literally paused it and put it in a folder in your mind to save for later. And now, as an adult, when it does feel safe to express, your psyche pretty much unpauses that moment and you experience it just like you did at that age. So you might notice you thinking things that you would when you were 8 years old going through that traumatic experience. Like you're literally back in that moment. The trauma doesn't age. So when we have trauma stored in the body, when it's expressed, we literally go back to that exact age and we act and feel and think the exact way that we did in that moment. How crazy is that? So the fact that we're physically aged as you know, as an adult, that's kind of an illusion, because we have all these different ages and experiences and emotions stored in us that came from different times, and so you can experience any of those, you know, that are stored within the body, and you will be taken back to that moment. And so that's where lucid dreaming comes in handy, because you're going into the psyche's realm of where it does all of its healing, and you're almost helping it heal. You're taking yourself willingly back to certain memories. You're becoming conscious within the dream, so you can actually do deeper conscious work around your healing, or even ask direct questions that may help you heal on a deeper level than you would have if you just had, you know, a regular non-lucid dream. So I hope that makes sense, but it's a good thing, yeah, if you are experiencing that. I would definitely let yourself feel whatever you need to feel from your dreams. A lot of people push like nightmares, for example, away, but nightmares are the highest form of your subconscious mind speaking to you, and nightmares have a lot of energy, and so when we have nightmares, we're releasing all of that energy. And so if you want to work with your nightmares and help process them so you don't, you know, have recurring nightmares, for example, write your dreams out, write your nightmares out, and see if you can identify the theme of the dream, the emotion, any prominent characters or important parts, and see kind of your interpretation of that and how you perceive certain parts of the dream. For example, if you dreamt of a cat and you had a great childhood with cats, you always had cats, that would be considered a good dream. But for someone who had a traumatic experience with a cat, that would be considered a nightmare. And that cat, the symbol cat, would have two different meanings to those two different people, because your subconscious mind speaks to you based on your experiences, how you perceive certain objects or people or experiences, and it basically creates a story for you using images within the dream state. No, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. Okay. The last one I have here is kind of fun. This one's really cool because this tests your control. This also really puts you into a different mindset when dreaming, and it really requires you to be confident in yourself in order to accomplish, but it's something super chill and just like cool to experience, nothing serious or crazy. But it's creating fire in the palm of your hand. And when we do this, we're really building up, we're learning to build up energy within the dream and transfer it into something specific. So this little thing will actually help you with your dream control, your dream stabilization, and your will that you have within the dream state. You know, if you can create fire in the palm of your hand, you can for sure go through that dream door without opening it. If you can create fire in the palm of your hand, if you can become a firebender within your lucid dreams, you can fly over that pond. Like, come on. If you can, that is so interesting, actually. I never thought about that exactly. Like practicing your bending and stuff within lucid dreams. I love Avatar, The Last Airbender. And I've thought about that a lot, like what kind of bender I would be. And the first time I saw Avatar, and was watching it a lot actually, I would dream that I was the Avatar all the time. And I was like, you know, it would be super cool to have a lucid dream where I'm actually the Avatar and I can practice my bending, and like that's kind of a form of dream yoga actually, because part of dream yoga is to collapse the dream and to rebuild the dream with your mind and your will alone. And so I think that practicing bending in that way where you're like using the elements within the lucid dream and like, oh, I feel like that would be on some level dream yoga, which is pretty dope actually, because you're like collapsing it and rebuilding it and like literally bending the elements within the dream space. That's so cool. All right, well, if you guys try that, I would definitely let me know how that goes, because that's so cool. I'm taking Tai Chi soon. I'm so excited. That's the water bending form. Yes, Tai Chi is awesome. I used to take like Tai Chi like online classes, and Qigong is awesome too. Yeah, that's another thing, guys. If you do any type of like somatic like movement practice, like Tai Chi or like Qigong or like even yoga, try that within the dream space. This is crazy because when you're dreaming, you're literally in this energetic world. Well, you are all the time, but you really get to experience that. I just smelled my grandma, her perfume, just So she is here. Hello, Grandma. She's figured out that that's a surefire way to let me know she's around. One way that I'll for sure catch on, and so she's been doing that a lot, just sending me a quick of her perfume. But I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, hello, Grandma. They're saying hello. I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, you guys should definitely. Oh yeah, somatic like movement practice. You should definitely try that within the dream space because it's such a reactive, responsive environment to your thoughts. You know, this reality is too, but in the dream space, there's no time, baby. You can literally wish for the best cupcake in the whole world and it will be bam right in front of you. You know, it's not the delay of this physical reality. So because of that, you can experience some profound changes just from doing a little bit of energy work within the dream space. And because you're like moving energy and stuff when we do these things in waking life, imagine doing it within the lucid dream state. You could totally be a bender. You would probably actually physically see the energy that you're like moving. That is so cool. Yeah, you guys should definitely let me know how that goes. And that's one reason why I always talk about meditation within the dream state, because when you meditate and you just keep your eyes open when you're meditating within the dream space and you just kind of relax and become really aware of your senses and like what you can hear, what you can see, the colors you can see, what you can feel with your hands as you're sitting there, the whole dream starts to shape and form and like change in front of you the more aware you become of it. So try different practices like that, especially energy work. If you want to see your energy work actually like work like firsthand, of course it's always working, right? But we can't necessarily see it, like physically see it within waking state, but you can within the dream state. You can see the impact it has and like what's actually happening on a deeper level by doing these things within the dream state. So I definitely recommend you guys try that out. Oh, what's up, Jamal? How's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm super interested in the portal technique, but I'm like convinced it won't work, which means it won't then. The lucid paradox. Exactly. It's kind of like in waking life. You know, whether you believe you're right or wrong, you're right. It's pretty much the same exact thing within a lucid dream. If someone thinks there's a limitation there, then there is. Your belief that the limitations there is the limitation. Kind of interesting. Have you read the Interpretations of Dreams? If that's like a common like dream interpretation book, I haven't. I don't really follow dream dictionaries because it is so individual the way our subconscious mind communicates with us. You know, like I was just talking about, like one symbol, you know, in waking life, like your mom or a cat or water, whatever, that's going to mean something entirely different to someone else. And your subconscious mind writes letters to you using images and things that you're familiar with based on your experiences, based on your beliefs, your expectations, your assumptions, like how you're feeling, you know. And so it's really just a one-on-one talk with you and your subconscious. So when you dream of something, it's best to put it back to you and be like, what does this mean to me? How does this symbol make me feel? What do I think of as soon as I think of this person or whatever? Because that's going to lead you to the actual meaning behind that symbol in your dream. You know, like even like school. If you saw a school in your dream and that was some of the worst times of your life, but someone else, they're a teacher or something, like that symbol is going to play a different role for each person and it's a different message entirely. So for me, I don't follow dream dictionaries, except I do believe that there is collective symbols, you know, like the dollar sign. That probably means abundance or money to most people, you know. Like running away from something in a nightmare. Oh, for a lot of people, that literally represents you're avoiding something or running away from something, which that's true, right? Water representing emotions. That's what a lot of people think. But also, I would look at your experiences with water up until this point and what it means to you first. If it's something that you have no idea what the hell it could mean, then maybe you would want to look at like the collective or cultural symbolism that that specific thing has. For example, I dreamt of carrots not too long ago, like bathing in carrots. I was filling up a bathtub full of carrots. I don't have any specific connection to carrots. You know, I don't hate them, you know, they're fine. But there was nothing that really stood out to me. But there is tons of deep symbolism around carrots, and that it can represent abundance, which makes sense, like 24 karat gold and all these things. That the word is rooted in the meaning of abundance, you know, and so I would definitely look towards your own interpretations, your own feelings first, and then, you know, you'll be able to kind of piece together the meaning from there. Oh, no, I haven't. No, I do, I feel like I either have that book somewhere. I get a lot of books before I have time to read them, or that's somewhere in my wish list, because I definitely know what book you're talking about. As soon as you said the name, I knew. But I was like, if it's a dream dictionary, no. No. Yeah, carrots. Interesting, right? I don't know. And that's why you really want to look at what things mean to you first, and then you can type in what's the symbolism behind the color orange, or this was the symbol behind carrots. You know, everything truly does have some sort of innate meaning or representation. We just have to figure out if it's something that is directly connected to an aspect of our life, or something that maybe we want to look at a bigger scale on as far as collective symbolism. So, do you guys have any questions about any of these 5 challenges? These are just a few, and I know I've made a few of these videos, and we did have that Lucid Dream Challenge series. Do you guys like that series? I know we haven't done it for a while. There weren't a ton of people watching it, so I didn't know if you guys liked it or not, but I think it was cool to have weekly challenges to explore within your practice. It kind of just helps new ideas keep flowing, because sometimes within our practice it can get a little bit dull, or we don't necessarily know what we even want to do, or we don't think, you know, there's nothing that really like hits home as far as, oh yeah, I gotta do that in my next lucid dream. And so I wanted to kind of I wanted to provide, you know, just some ideas, you know, every once in a while. So yeah, so the schedule, let me pull up my new schedule. And again, I'm just getting back into this, so it's gonna take me a sec to like get completely caught up, but I have my live streams Monday. Tuesday is gonna be just like a regular video on like lucid dreaming or out-of-body experience or something like that. Wednesdays I want to do either a lucid dreaming challenge video or just like a short vid. I want to do like a facts in 5 series, where it's like 5-minute video or less on different facts about sleep, lucid dreaming, just interesting things, like something that's just kind of a simple video. So Wednesdays would be either the lucid dream challenge or like a short like fun video of sorts. Thursday it's going to be a members / Patreon video. So every single Thursday there's going to be an exclusive video that comes out to YouTube members and Patreons. And so that is going to be Thursdays. Friday, I'm going to be posting just like a TikTok or like a short kind of thing on here. And when I post TikToks, I also post shorts on YouTube. So you don't have to go to TikTok to see that. I hardly use TikTok, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. So, but I do like posting YouTube shorts. So Friday will just be kind of like a YouTube short day. And then Saturdays, I want to do like a guided meditation or an experimental track of some kind. So again, Monday live stream, Tuesdays regular video, Wednesdays lucid dream challenge or a short video of some kind, Thursdays members only day and Patreon day, Friday simple short or something cool, you know, whatever we feel like that day, and then Saturdays is a guided meditation / experimental video of some kind. And then my second channel, I really want to put out daily releases on the sleep track. I am going to be doing a Q&A on that channel, a live Q&A on my music channel within the next couple of days. You know, because there's some new people over there that don't really know who I am, and yeah, I want to be like, hello, hi, I'm here, I'm a real person behind these videos. Wait, what, Eric? Oh, yeah. I agree. I don't really like TikTok very much, especially with someone who has, you know, an online business with creating content. I really try to branch out in the ways that I can with, you know, doing like Zoom classes and stuff in a Facebook group and having a Telegram chat and having a Discord and a Patreon and an Instagram, TikTok. I created a LinkedIn. And I don't know, you know? So I'm just trying out a few things of like what other people do, what I think would be cool. LinkedIn didn't do anything for me. I'm not dissing LinkedIn. I'm just saying I don't I'm just exploring all the different things. But yeah, I never watch TikTok. That's the thing. I post my shorts on there and I get out after. Not one time, not one single time have I scrolled on TikTok. Not one. I open the app, post a TikTok, get out. So just so we're all on the same page here. That's cursed too. I know. Yep, so just know I'm with you. I have not watched one single TikTok in that app. But I have posted my my shorts on there. Yeah, and I don't have the time to like get the algorithm to figure out what I like. I can go to YouTube. I just watch compilations on YouTube if I really need to watch something or I really want to watch dog videos. I know where I can go for that. I know where I can go watch compilations of tons of videos without having to go through and search them and go through. That's one thing people said about TikTok. Yeah, it's really horrible when you start, but once, and you see really horrible videos, but once the algorithm knows what you like, I don't want to take the time. I'm not giving that app my power. I'm not going to be sitting there for 3 hours watching TikTok. No, and I'm not hating you if you do that. That's me with YouTube. Okay, YouTube's like my home base. That's yeah. YouTube is my place. Yeah, I mean it's kind of like Vines. Like I love Vine, but there's Vine had a vibe to it, you know. A lot of the Vines, they felt the same. It had like kind of the same energy. TikTok is a whole other thing, and there's just a lot of that. I'm not into like the weird dancing stuff, you know. Don't ever try TikTok hacks. Like, what's the point of like half of it, you know? I loved Vine. Vine was back in the day. You're too young for Vine, Jason. That's why. Yeah, and once I, you know, catch myself scrolling or whatever on anything, then it's kind of what Mel Robbins talks about, the 5-second rule. Like when you notice yourself scared to do something, or you're procrastinating something, or you're dancing around something and you don't want to, you know, whatever it is, become conscious, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you do it. Very effective, actually. So if you notice that you're scrolling or something's happening, literally count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, making a conscious decision. Okay, and it sounds too simple, but it actually works. Okay? Right? Vine was sick. That's what I'm saying. Definitely very different than TikTok. MySpace, I definitely had a MySpace. My name was Beautiful Disaster, and every other word was capitalized. And then you have to have like the 2 X's, you know, XX on both sides. You know, I had all of the nice photos from up here, my black crazy hair. I spiked up the back, you know, I had some chunks of color in it, but I was, yeah. It was cool being able to customize your MySpace pages, though. That's one thing that was really awesome. You can have pets, you can have music, you can have wallpapers, you can have little games on your MySpace page. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about. Aram, no! Yeah, exactly. Except, Rory, the first and the very last X was capital. That was me. Let me see. Let me see if I can find a picture for you guys. Let's see. Sorry, I was sitting on my hair. Alright, one sec. This might take a while. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. Okay, actually, one sec. I would definitely want to show you guys. Don't mind me for a second. One cool thing, if you want to know, I've been playing Sims again. Just in case you guys want to know that. What did you get? Chance? Chance? What did you get? What are you doing? Oh, okay. I'll show you guys. We'll find it someday. Oh, are we here? No. It's a while back, guys. But I will show you sometime. What is that?
They gave us an extra burrito, and I don't know.
What? Is this the place? Oh my gosh. Thank you. Chance just brought me a burrito the size of my head. Oh, here's a picture. Oh my god. Thank you. Can't even see my face. Hello? Oh, you can kind of see me. I had both sides of my lips pierced. I had my septum done, my eyebrow done, both sides of my nose done, which I still do. My tongue ring I still have as well. Can't really see it, but Class A. Yeah. Oh, here's another one. I did really like my hair, I will say that. I cut it all myself. Every piercing I've had, I've done myself. Yep, my tongue, my lips, my belly ring, my eyebrow, my nose. We'll do one more for the people. Can't really see. I'm like, oh, there you go. You can see me. There you go. Yep, 2006. It's probably around there somewhere. Yep. Did I take you guys back? You're so welcome. I know, you're so welcome, right? Kind of crazy. That hair looks sick. Yep, all myself. I had a cool razor comb. Yep, all those bracelets. I've had tons of, safety pins all in my skinny jeans and all over my Converse. Had my longboard wherever I went. Band t-shirts of every single band that I've ever listened to. Yep, like 3 studded belts on. I literally wore like 3 or 4 studded belts at the same time. And then I would like have a bandana tucked in one pocket, like hanging out the back of my pocket. Yep. I had the chokers, all that stuff. Warped Tour days, you know. Yeah. Skinny jeans so tight, they took like 20 minutes to get on and off, I swear. Straightened hair. You're gonna have a talk with that young lady in your dreams. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. And I have seen her in a couple of my dreams. You want me to show off the burrito? Okay. He said apparently they gave us an extra burrito, and now I have 2 huge burritos here. I had no idea this was happening. Okay. Oh my god. So this is one burrito that they gave us. I did not expect this to happen. And then there's a deep fried burrito. They're like these veggie breakfast burrito things from this place that we've been getting. Yep, no mayo. I do not eat mayo or any of that. But literally a deep fried breakfast burrito, and then just this burrito for some reason. Yeah. I know. No. I do have, you know, the good type of sauce. I do have like the green and like red sauce. I only really use the green sauce. The green or red sauce, guys. That's the question. That's the question. I'm definitely a green sauce person, but I don't hate red sauce. I just like the herby type sauces. Anyways, an instrument. Oh, horchata is amazing. I love horchatas. I haven't had them for a while though, but I literally got them every single day when I was younger, because I lived right next to this. It was like this cool like Mexican candy shop / like cafe type thing, and sometimes I'd grocery shop there. We'd get horchatas. Yeah, there tons of candy. Oh my gosh, I love Mexican candy. If you guys haven't ever had that. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, and by the way, I am a huge foodie. I love to cook. I love to eat food. I love snacks. I love desserts. I love bakeries. I love pastries. And I want to do like a cooking stream sometime where I actually like cook live with you guys, show you one of my favorite recipes, and just kind of move my setup to my kitchen and just have like a live cooking stream. I think that'd be awesome. Wait, what's not real? Oh. Oh, okay, I fell into the trap. You are in a nightmare where you yourself decision. I agree, Eric. I agree. What? What is it?
Horchata.
Oh, he literally said, now try horchata.
I said that.
Oh, that's you. Oh, that you're oh, okay.
Yes, I'm Chance.
I didn't know. I thought he was chilling Chance. I thought you were just like, now try the horchata. I was like, oh yeah, I've definitely had her. I thought you were just a chance in the chat. A chat chance.
It's me, the chat Chance.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, yours is right here.
I didn't know you were that Chance. My bad. Ooh, I like that. Very coconutty tasting. What kind of milk is that?
Rice.
Oh, rice milk. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Sorry, yeah, I didn't. Chat Chance is real, yeah. Just his Chance, I don't know. He usually is on his Chillin' Chance account, so I was like, somebody gotta host cookout in the astral realm. That sounds great. We will do that though. I will do a cooking stream sometime. That'd be fun. I was actually gonna also do that to show you guys how I brew my dream teas, because I have so many different like herbs and stuff that I use for it, and so I wanted to do a little live dream or tea brewing dream session with you guys. Anyway. Okay, guys, so I hope that, you know, these tips and stuff, or challenges, were helpful. I hope that you get something out of it. Again, I am getting back into creating regular content. I know I said that last week, but I literally have been down, like, bedridden for the last week, so I'm very excited to start uploading consistently, and of course your guys' support helps me continue to do what I'm doing. Like, even just watching these videos and these live streams and hanging out with me is incredible and such a support, so thank you guys so much. And of course, especially those who work with me one-on-one or enroll in my classes or my memberships. Whatever you guys are doing to support, even just being here with me right now, just know it's so, so, so appreciated and allows me to continue doing what I am doing. doing and what I love to do so much. So thanks for being here. I love you guys. I have the best dream family in the entire world. Again, we do have a Facebook group if you guys want to join that. I'm really trying to keep that lively because all of us have been like chatting mostly in the Telegram chat, but know that you can post your experiences, questions, stories, whatever in either place. And of course, we do have more exclusive hangout areas for like patrons and members and stuff, like the Discord and the private Facebook group and stuff like that. So thank you guys for all your support and allowing me to create for you, and just being here with me just means more than you guys will know. Oh, I'll join the Facebook group. Perfect. It's called Haylee Lynn's Lucid Dream Team. I also have my link tree in my descriptions of my videos, as well as just in my bio on Instagram, and that has like all my links. So the group, the Telegram, you know, both my YouTube channels, the merch shop, Patreon, all of that is on my link tree. So that will lead you to where you need to go. And if one of my mods happen to have my link tree right now, then you guys can post that in the chat. Thank you guys, and thank you Cypher for the $5. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your support. It's so good to see you guys all here. And just Cypher, I've seen you the past like 2 times at least. So thank you for joining and coming to kick it with us. I really, really appreciate that. Yeah, post it, Jason. Just kidding, I love you both. But thank you guys. Oh my gosh, Rory coming in with the $20. Thank you guys so much for your support. I love you guys so much, so much, and I hope that I provide you with as much love or value, whatever, as you guys provide for me. So thank you guys for your support and being here with me. Perfect. There's the link tree. So we will be back this upcoming Monday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Keep in mind, guys, I do one-on-one mentorships. If you have a question and are wondering if it's something that I can maybe help you with or we can work together on, please just shoot me a message. I have all of the past classes and master classes I have ran. You can enroll in those even individually. If you really liked the Dreams of year-long series that I just finished not too long ago, we have all of those classes. I'm now starting to host masterminds. I'm about to launch my second one, and then of course we do have like self-paced online courses and things like that. And if you just want to kind of chill and you'd rather just, you know, have, you know, some exclusive content every week, then Patreon's the place for you, or something like that. Again, we have a few different options as far as content and ways that I can serve you and try to be there in your practice, helping as much as possible. But if you guys have any questions, just let me know and I got you. Alright guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining in this chat. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh, Jason, thank you for the $9.99. You guys are so sweet. Thank you guys. I love you. You guys are very, very sweet. I appreciate the support. I don't even know what to say. My heart is full and I love you guys so much. I will see you next time. Join the groups. Join the Telegram. I miss you guys. I don't want to just see you once a week. I definitely want to see you more than that. So let's talk. Let's chill. Let's hang out. Love you guys. And as always, sending you endless love and endless lucidity. Yes, Eric. Bye. Yes, bye, Raphael. I love you. Definitely come hang out with us next time. I definitely missed you. See you guys. Bye.